the 7th seed predictions. Who's in? Who's out? Ladies, the NFC is shaking up. We got 3 teams right now that currently have a chance to get that 7th seed in the NFC side. We got the Seattle Seahawks, which I don't know if you're a Seahawks fan. Let's hear it. You know, if you guys are in there.
I'm a Geno fan, to be fair.
Okay,
because I like the comeback. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, it's not, I like those kinds of stories.
Absolutely. And let's not forget, they were playing great football. It got a little shaky towards the end, but they were playing great football. So we also got the Detroit Lions, and which was crazy. Let's give it up for the Lions because they are in. They are trying to work their way in, and the fact that we're even mentioning them is
I'm so excited.
Bonkers. And then we also got somebody who is used to just pulling it off in the last damn minute. Got daggone Aaron Rodgers and the daggone Green Bay Packers. 3 teams that each have an opportunity with the same record to get in. Kate, I gotta know, who do you think is going to be one of the 3 teams? Come on, tell me which one.
I am gonna cheer for Baker Mayfield like my life depends on it, and I'm going to rally around my Lions. I have a father who's been through this Lions thing for a very, 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 very long time.
Yes, history.
And I want nothing more than to see Amon-Ra, Ash's boy, just ball out. Fantasy people all that they need and all that they want. And I want to. And Jared Goff, speaking of interceptions, that man hasn't thrown one in weeks.
Come on.
It's time to give Goff some little bit of credit for what he's doing in Detroit. Oh, come on. He is no bad man.
You knew it was coming.
Discount double check.
All I gotta say is I just want Baker to ball out. I want the Lions to go up to Lambeau and embarrass the hell out of the Packers. And I want the Lions in the playoffs. I want the Lions to get that 7th seed. It's time. It's time.
I mean, it is time. That brown bag, for seasons.
We've been wearing the brown bag of shame in Michigan and in Detroit for way too long. Seattle.
If you can just get this game, ladies and gentlemen, at Detroit, that's their Super Bowl. If you can get to this game, come on.
I want nothing more than to see Aiden Hutchinson intercept Aaron Rodgers again and sack the crap out of him again and just take him down because we know he can do it. So
it can happen. All right, we got Kate's vote, man. That's a good vote. All right, Nicole, who you going for? It's pretty tough.
Oh, that's gonna be the those Lions. Yes, Detroit all the way, 24. And then
hopefully they're a little bit more intimidating.
And then what do we got? We got those other guys. Yes.
Who?
You know?
Oh yeah, Seahawks. The Seahawks.
Yes.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with them. We got the tough man on the field.
No, we don't want Seahawks if we want Detroit.
Oh,
you have to pick one.
Only pick one.
Okay.
Seahawks, Detroit, or Green Bay.
Detroit.
Let's
All
go.
right, there you go. We need to freeze frame that. I love that. We need to use that.
Yeah, that's on the show forever now. All right. Hey, so Delilah, did you say who you want? No. Let's go.
I have not. So it's just like, I'm just mad how they scheduled the games, by the way. But
everybody is. It's a blowout.
Those 2 games, in my opinion, should have been playing at the same time so that the team could have been more equal and not worried. Because whatever the reason is, because whatever happens in Seattle is very relevant or becomes irrelevant for one team at the 7:00 game if Seattle wins. So that's why it's like, they should have been playing at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, like I want to see Mr. Barry Sanders Lions kind of make it already, man. Like I have watched so many amazing Hall of Fame or soon to be Hall of Fame players put so much time in the Lions, and I am just like ready to see them actually get into the playoffs again and go pretty far. I wasn't sold on Goff in the beginning. I didn't hate him like some people did, but I wasn't sure, you know. And then he started balling out. He got comfortable. They got used to the Dan Campbell, type of way because he's a different type of coach. If y'all watch Hard Knocks, he's a different kind of guy, you know. But then they started meshing, and as soon as they all clicked, they started winning ball games. That's basically what happened. As soon as they all came together, they kind of understood Dan Campbell's kind of way of doing things, and then they started winning games. And so I want the Lions to win. In my heart, I want the Lions to win. But analytically, it's gonna be Green Bay.
Oh, Delilah, you disappointed.
I'm glad you said it before I was gonna get to mine.
As I was already hitting that face every time.
Mind. Two different organs.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
so you're going with Green Bay. I'm sorry.
They're gonna take 7. I've seen them do it before.
Okay, all right.
I'm not about it though, Sydney. Hello, I'm a Bears fan, but but I'm being analytical, so you should be proud of me.
Yes. Okay. All right, we got you, Delilah. All right. Come on, Ash. We know you coming with it. Who you got?
Okay, what I really want to happen is I really want Seattle to win and make the playoffs because I think Seattle, out of the 3, is the most beatable team. So for the Cowboys purposes, I would love Seattle. I know Seattle has like a decent defense, but I think their offense is they've kind of fallen down. Very meh. So I would love to play Seattle. I'd love to play Seattle. Don't think they're gonna get in. I think it's gonna be between Green Bay and the Lions. As much as I would love for the Lions, I think it's such a good story. I also easier team to beat than Green Bay, so I would love for them to get in. If the Eagles were to lose, that would be who we would play, I think. So I would love for the Lions. I love Dan Campbell. I am obsessed with Amon-Ra. My 2 favorite receivers in the league are T. Higgins and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, I would love for those 2 to make it to the playoffs. Green Bay has a way of pissing everybody off and doing exactly what you don't want them to do, and that is to make it to the playoffs. So I'm taking Green Bay, but I would rather see anybody else.
I know. So Bears fans, I know it's a little weird, but Bears fans have never hated the Lions. We have a weird connection because of Walter Payton and Barry Sanders. You know, that whole thing. Like, it's just
they were good friends.
Yeah, so we've never really the only time we root against Detroit is when we play each other, but overall we don't have that type of animosity like we do to Green Bay and Minnesota. We only root for Minnesota when they play Green Bay. You know what I mean? Is that kind of that's kind of how that goes, but we don't like Minnesota and that horn either.
You don't like the skull.
Yeah. Who you got? I think I know though.
So just like everybody else, I want Detroit to win. So I'm going to say it. They're going to win. I feel it. I want Detroit to do it. I feel like they could pull an upset. I feel like with the way they've been playing lately, yes, Aaron Rodgers has been able to piece it together. But I still feel like, I don't know, there's something about Detroit that got me feeling like, dang, they could possibly pull an upset. They could possibly do this. So
they have so many weapons right now.
They do. They absolutely
Their offense is amazing. Their defense.
But the thing is, if they can keep up,
DeAndre Swift.
Oh yeah, if they can keep up with offense, I feel like a lot of these defenses are shaky. We can testify, Ash. But as long as the offense continues to be on track, I think it can work. And I think they just have all the offensive pieces to make it work. I think that they're finally clicking. Whatever needed to happen in Detroit has happened. The magical wand has been lit. And so I feel like it could possibly happen. So I'm going for Detroit. man, this is a pretty daggone almost even split. We got 2 going for Green Bay, but wanting to go for Detroit. But then we have 3 people that's actually calling it.
I want
Detroit.
Seattle kind of to win the most for
Yes.
the
Oh yeah,
sake
you
of
did say that. You
the
did say
Cowboys. I'm thinking selfish reasons.
that's all right. That's all right. Hey, if Detroit wins next week, I'm gonna come back on and have you say, I want everybody hosting the Let's Talk Football affiliated show to win the lottery. Hey, I'm calling it upset, man. I'm doing it. Let's do it, man. I am so glad you guys are on here. We saw you guys commenting and letting us know what you thought. If you didn't comment yet, tell us who you think is gonna be that 7th seed. Hey, we got to do it. I'm speaking it into existence. It's gonna happen.
Manifest.
I mean, if Detroit wins with the Lions, it would be a great pause.
Yes, you did
Love
that.
you. I love you. See?
Sorry.
Thank you so much for being part of this show, ma'am.
All right, guys, we know we're getting over time, but we want to continue this fun. We got something that we are starting to do now often.
Yes. And we finally have a clip for it because Ash.
Wait. Are we not talking about who's getting in the AFC?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're right.
You're right.
You're right. Because I don't want to be under heat again.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, let's go.
You're right. You're right. So
I know.
Before
Sydney's about to be in the comments like, what do you guys think about the Steelers?
Okay, sorry. So before we go into our drama segment, you're right. We
do got to do the
AFC.
We have to. All right, Ash, who do we have coming up?
Oh, jeez, why'd you come to me first?
Come on, let's do it.
Okay, so if you watched the show last year, there's a clip resurfacing of me where Janae says, do you think the Steelers are going to get into the playoffs? And I say, no, just like that. No. I am not going to be clipped again saying that. So I'm picking the Steelers to get in. It's Miami, Pats, Steelers. And I don't like the Patriots because I think the Bills come on top of that one. Miami looks bad. They're playing, I can't even tell you who their quarterback is right now because Tua's out and Teddy Bridgewater's out with a fractured pinky or something. So, no, I'm not going to. I think the Steelers are going to make the playoffs.
Just for
can't
you.
Come and clip me later and say,
Just for you. Why y'all call producer Sean out like that? He is bringing up old clips. He's known for doing that. Remembering something from episode
literally
2.
Posted it today.
Yeah.
Just Sean. Sean, tell me. What's up, Nathan? All right. But look, so we got her pick because she's saying Steelers because she don't want to get clipped anymore, with the clips. Go ahead, Delilah.
There's like a weird. So I only know how the NFC gets in. Who is the win it to make it in the
Miami.
Okay, so unfortunately,
Who do they play?
The problem is don't they play
I can't even remember, but they're playing like their third string quarterback.
Yeah,
so I don't like it.
Well, he did have a pretty moment.
Yeah, so unfortunately,
he didn't have a pretty moment last time he was playing. So
they play the Jets.
Yeah,
so the
which
Jets
is kind of
honestly out of both teams, obviously the only one that has something to get out of it is Miami because we know that the Jets got knocked out. So. Even with their third string quarterback, it's honestly possible for Miami to win because the Jets also, I've said it in the round table, I'm not sold on Mike White either.
Yeah.
As the future of the Jets. Sorry. They have everything else, but all they need is a quarterback, serviceable one. Doesn't have to be splashy, but someone who can actually connect, and they'll be fine. They'll be almost unbeatable. They will be very hard to beat in the AFC if they can figure that one piece out because they got everything else. Their running back is supposed to be coming back next season, right? Who got knocked out, unfortunately.
Yeah,
and so I feel like they have both pieces that they need, defense and offensively, except for the quarterback. But I don't want Tua to play because of injury reasons. Yeah. I honestly, I don't want him to play because we've been talking about that, and I would be a hypocrite if I say go out there and play for football. No, stay safe. So I honestly, like, I feel like but at the other end, I've seen Bill do weird stuff. It's very hard for me to count out Bill Belichick also, because I've seen him pull wins out like that shouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? So, but I honestly, yeah, I think the Steelers can make it, because both of those teams, out of the three teams, to me, I think the Steelers have like the strongest chance, just out of just the possibility of the three. So yeah, I actually think the Steelers could take 7th seed, because Miami's not gonna have Tua. They're on their 3rd string. And with the Pats, they also have to, like, right, 2 teams have to lose or something, right, for them to come in. Like, they have.
Well, the Patriots, I think Miami has to lose and they have to win, and they play the Bills.
Yeah, see what I mean? So I think they have a harder
if you're
path.
the Bills, how do you lose?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think for me, the Patriots have a harder path to victory than the Steelers do. So I think the Steelers could end up in there, which kind of sucks, because then that means Sydney gets his 2 favorite teams in the playoff, which is like unbearable. But like, congratulations.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh, that was great.
But there you go.
All right, we got 2 Steelers picks. All right, Kate, where we going?
God, I hate to say it.
He's gonna say Miami.
No, they can't. They can't get in with the 3rd string. I'm sorry.
I would have hated to say Miami too, though.
I don't hate Miami because I love Tua. I'm a huge Tua fan. Again, it goes back to college days. I love Bama. So it's got to be the Steelers. And as much as I hate to support your husband at times, he and I have the best hate-love relationship in this whole family. Yeah, it's gonna be the Steelers. There's no way that the Bills are gonna not go in and play their hearts out for Damar Hamlin and lose against the Patriots. And there's no way that I have a feeling the Jets are gonna find a way to beat Miami. So with whoever they choose as quarterback, because we all know they said they're not giving up on Zach Wilson either. So we'll see what happens.
That's a lie.
But yeah, it's gonna be your husband's Steelers, unfortunately, Ash. And and don't worry, the Lions will make sure his other favorite team doesn't make it. So
this he's not happy. He's not happy with everybody picking the Steelers.
No, because he feels the jinx. I know.
I know. Not to pick them.
Your Steelers are making it. Don't worry, they'll make it.
Okay,
well,
but
we're gonna see.
Listen, I don't believe. The thing is, I'm going analytical. I'm sorry, I'm not picking them out of to give you a bad mojo.
You should be happy, Cindy. Delilah picked you to make this playoffs last year, and you made it. She was the only one that believed in you.
That's
so
very true.
By the way, that's true.
Very, very, very.
Anyway, next picks. Go ahead.
All right, Nicole. Who we got, Nicole?
Okay, well, I'm gonna give not exactly what you want to hear, but I am going to pick the Steelers only because they need to make this man Kenny Pickett get up in there because he's a rookie. And on your guys' shout out to the Steelers, you guys need to update your website because you have no biography on this man, and he won you guys the game, and it says pro career. He has yet to make his NFL debut, so we need to get that updated. So if they win in the playoffs, people are going to be looking at this website. Who's this guy?
Oh, snap.
I got you, Nicole.
All you need to know is
just totally busted the Steelers.
You just need to know that Kenny is him. That's all. They just need to update the bio to say Kenny Pickett is him. That's it.
You did it to win it, man.
He is him. All right, guys. I guess I got to be the last one and the only one to say I'm still riding with Miami Dolphins, man. I really think that because they've gone through so much this year, I just honestly, in my heart and my mind, I feel like no matter who they got at quarterback, if they just throw the ball to Tyreek Hill, he's not going to want to miss the playoffs. He's a monster, and I can't even imagine him not being in the playoffs. So I'm hoping that they can at least hold out until Tua may come back or whatever they're gonna do. I think Tyrod is done. I don't know. I don't know what's really going on with their quarterbacks, but I'm feeling like I'm looking for miracles this weekend, guys, because I need a miracle. So I'm calling miracles for everyone. All right, miracles hand out. All right.
Yes.
So I'm going for Miami, and that's just what I'm going to do. All right, let us know who you think on the AFC. We got to see it in the comments. Please let us know. And now I have a clip of Jeanette.
I'm ready. It will never ever leave you. They literally posted the clip today of me talking about Steelers not making it last year. I'm like, can we get over it, please? Move on.
I'm calling Miami. Let's go. Let's go.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.